Good afternoon to all of you. I am Anshi Shrivastava from BCOM 6th Sem, and I am here to present a debate topic, that is cell phone should be allowed in college or not. So we are the students of BCOM 6th Sem, and we are in favor of the topic, and there are some students who are against of the topic. So let's start the debate. So I think we are matured enough to use the cell phone in the college. What your opinion is?
I feel that mobile phone is a very important source of information. Like if we know how to use something, then we can efficiently use that to just brighten up our own knowledge. So I think if we properly use it for searching a particular better article for any topic, we could understand that topic in a better way. And you know what the best part of the internet I feel is that you can go through multiple articles. So you can see in a concise manner thoughts of every writer, and whatever thing that he feels relating to the topic, he adds up in his article. So I feel that's beneficial, and just by going through just a click of a mouse button, you can go through a lot of knowledge. So I think it's beneficial. What about you?
So I'm against this topic. As Riya Bhavran has told us that there are tons of information, but these days when you think of information, you don't really go to your phone for information. It's mostly a distraction. So I believe it should not be allowed in the college, because if a person thinks of information, like he can go to a library or he can go to some place where he can access knowledge. But when you think of a mobile phone, you don't think about information. Most of the time you think about either listening to music or watching some television drama or something. It's not really used for television these days. Now I would like to think what other of my friends say.
Yeah, one, thank you. I agree your points that excessive use of phone is very dangerous in our generation, today's generations, and it affects our physical health and electricity, and it affects also states of our low confidence and all of this.
As Amar has said that cell phone is distracting students, but we are now in college life and everyone is very concerned about their studies, except some poor students who are not very serious about their studies. The person who are very focused that no, I need to search for the information and I won't be using any other apps. It is useful for them, and as the colleges have banned the cell phone, I think it should be allowed, because it helps us know the information more, and when we don't understand the topic from the teachers or when they are not available, we can use our phone.
I agree with Sushmita, because I feel if something makes you distracted, why don't you just simply delete that app? If there is any television dramas app there, why don't you delete that? If it's Instagram that is distracting you, simply delete it. Why you are getting distracted? If you know what is the main purpose of your using the phone, you won't get distracted until and unless you know. After that, if you don't know, that is your choice.
Yeah, really, Riya. Actually, I didn't realize what in our college, cell phone is not fully banned. If there is necessity and it is required to use the cell phone, the teachers allowed it. So I think there is a mixed thing. If you want to allow, then you have to fully allow it, or if you want to ban it, then you have to fully ban it. Some teachers told that you can use cell phone for giving the examinations, Google form it. So I think it is not fully banned or not fully allowed. So I think there is a chance to be allowed cell phone. What do you say?
I disagree. Cell phones are cheating during exam or cues.
I want to say something. As he is stating that cell phones are used for cheating in exam, right now he is using his phone. This way it can be helpful for students.
And most importantly, I know phone is meant for the purpose of entertaining as well as a source of information. But how can you forget it is the first and main purpose is communication. We students who are staying out of the hometown, We communicate to our family just by using that phone. We have a video call, we have a regular calls with our parents. When we get late to our home, like we know our classes run till 6 o'clock. When we getting late because our lectures run for like more than 6, right? At that time our parents gets very worried, like where is my child, what is happening with her? They immediately call us, right? And when we get free after the college, we call them, right? So how can we forget communication is also is the purpose of the mobile phone?
Although communication is a really good part of communication of our daily lives, but in our college, the thing is we are talking about college. We don't really need communication inside our college campus when we have people all around us.
I want to say something. I admit your point, but while we go out of the college or when we come inside the college, we need to carry a mobile phone because I tell about my own story that when I just leave the college, I have my mom call exactly time to when the class gets over. So you say if I don't carry the phone in my class, how can I just carry the phone on the way?
Yeah, of course, yeah. I think if mobile phone is totally banned in our college or elsewhere, so I think here are many students and no one is here coming in college without the cell phone. So what is the purpose? I don't know to disallow the mobile phone and ban the mobile phone because everyday students are using it. It is not in front of teachers, it is not in front of cameras, but I think in every corner of our students are using mobile phone, and so it is disappearing, but it is used. So I think it is allowed.
As you say that Mansi that the phone is allowed in the college. If the phone is allowed, then students have a poor academic performance because they affected on phones and messages and everywhere, and teachers have given lecture and students are also affected to the phone, and they also distracted to the lectures, and they give.
Phone is not a distraction because as soon as the teacher leaves, everyone is there. Everyone is on their phone. So if someone has to use it, they will use it in front of teachers also by hiding them.
And academics is depend upon the not of mobile phone. If you are learning in college or else in the home, you have to study.
No,
with your
I
mobile
also
phone.
see that some students have used in the phone in the classroom instead of teachers. So I think this is the wrong way of.
I think it's a matter of choice.
Yeah, exactly.
What choice you make up? Like if you want to really focus on the lecture, you will make up your mind. If you don't want to do, then there are lack of
But the
distractions.
thing is, mobile phones really do affect our disciplines a lot.
Yes.
When you are in a classroom and suddenly your phone rings, it's your mother or anyone it is, you will check your phone no matter what. You are getting distracted. It is affecting your discipline.
I think for that only there is a rule in our college that we are supposed to switch off our phone calls. I mean, switch off our phones during the classes. Don't you think?
But does anyone do that?
It depends on your choice.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. It's a choice.
It's a matter of choice, right? Who follows the rules? Rules are made for everyone. It's all depends on us that whether we follow that or not.
Makes sense.
Let's conclude.
So the conclusion that we all have come that cell phone is mostly a neutral object. It depends on the user completely. It's a car which should be driven by the driver.
Right.
Which direction you have to go.
Whether
With
part of
your
distraction or whether a part of knowledge.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.